looks a bit silly, and Chris is a bit silly, to be honest with you.
It felt silly.
Well, the name of this video is Safe and Secure, and it's for a reason, which we're going to go into now. Yes, folks, Chris is available for bookings and the Oscars. Don't think you're going to get far though, mate. To be honest.
I'll get further than you.
Possible. Right, the reason we're doing this video is we find it important that you've got to instill confidence in your... What are you doing?
Bungee.
Yeah, because I can't do it. Thank you. It's important to make the students feel a slight confidence increase, as training is all about increasing your confidence. But we have seen, we do not mention names, we do not punch down, and we do not dox anyone. But we have seen people that will fall for any technique the person that's either in a chair or has a disability will do. So when Chris and I train, if Chris is just going to come at me, mate.
Come at me, bro.
And he's got a good hold there, and I'm going to just basically do a number one, and all it is, if you take your hand off set, I'm going to control the hand to there and down. Okay? It's a really good technique.
Yep.
But if I don't get it right, he's not falling for it. You know? Even if I get it on properly and he's not falling for it, I've got other things I can do to sort of to get him to go for it. So there is a fine balance between allowing someone to do the technique so that you've got all the bit, you can then teach my little fingers on the wrist, bag, fingers should be there. So Chris will mention, move your fingers up, make sure you've got the middle finger, go for the technique there. If my arm's out here, we'll say equal distance, Chris, step back a little bit so we've got equal distance, and I'll try and put the technique on, resist. Resist. Okay.
I'll resist when there's some pressure there.
I bring it in, obviously I've got a far better opportunity to get this on. So using these as examples will help give confidence because you're doing it. I'm actually moving a guy that's heavier than me, stronger than me, fitter than me, one-handed with just my thumb and my fingers. But if I do this and Chris just goes on his knees and he's like crying in pain and stuff like that and I've not got it on, oh, mercy! Have we got an Oscar colour we can give him? It's not going to help because you're going to be in the street. First thing that's going to happen, you'll think this is going to work. When it doesn't work, you're going to doubt everything that you've been taught. The same happens when Chris and I train. We understand the mechanics of the cane. So if I'm going to do a number 3 strike to Chris, I'm not actually just going to lunge in with it. It's going to be 1/10 speed, 1/10 power. It's going to come through like that. The amount of times that I've trained with people and I've done this and they've grabbed the cane, thinking that's what they do in real life. They don't realise at this point I broke here, here, and done this damage. They don't realise it. So with this video we want you to understand that when you're teaching people with disabilities, it's important you only submit, tap or move if the technique is actually on and working.
If we look at an example of a roof block, one-handed roof block with the cane. So normally I've seen this, we'll demonstrate the move and it is this, and they go, yeah, that's really good, well done mate. But if you look at the reality of it, it's ineffective.
Yeah.
So break it down. Break your technique down with whom you are teaching. I
know the one thing you tend to do is, rather than just say that is wrong, Chris will come through, mate. Chris will come around and say, right, do your block, go do your block. Is that strong?
Yeah.
Can I touch your head? And he'll ask permission first, can I move your arm? Yeah. And he'll move it into a position and go, now can you feel the difference? And this is important. Get consent from your students. Can I touch your hand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you feel the difference between that and that? Yeah. Get them to feel the difference. Get them to understand that yes, you can maybe get a wrist lock on with your thumb over and maybe your fingers under. But the whole point of martial arts training is to build confidence so you don't have to fight.
Yeah. So with this one, for example, I would say this will be good for a nice downward strike. So you need to protect the head. So you've got to make sure this is clear from the head. So straight away, you can see that it's not. So I'd say move your hand so you're in position. This is a weak angle. This is the other point. You want a nice 90-degree angle. If it's too shallow or too acute, too obtuse, if he makes it too shallow, that's going to be really weak.
It's going to be a black eye for me.
It's going to be a black eye, that's weak. If it's too short, if I put pressure on it, he's got no strength there. So the angles are important. It's away from the body. These are little key things. If I'm going to say, alright, I want to test this, I'm going to strike you with the pad.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off, are you happy with that?
I'm happy.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Comfortable. I'm going to increase it, let me know. So you then start increasing it, then I would get my cane.
When can I hit back?
Well, that would be the next stage.
Oh, okay.
So from here, what would you do from there? Bringing it down. So from here, if I strike down, bring this round.
Yeah, I can either come through here,
Yeah.
here,
And strike.
here. Oh, so tempted.
It's so tempting. Some people don't like being touched.
Yeah.
So you have, again, we did say it previously, but we will repeat it. Get consent.
Informed consent.
Yeah.
They understand what they're consenting to.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to speak with the guardian as well.
Yeah.
But I know of students we've had, can't touch them, and then over a period of time, they get more comfortable, they get comfortable with you, and then you can, just slowly, right, I'm just going to start with, right, I'm just going to move the cane, and then I'm just going to, are you happy for me to touch your hand? Just little things, and they get used to you. You understand where their limits are as well. But please don't just put, yeah, that's good, and walk off. And the biggest key is if he gets it right straight away, perfect, I'm not going to praise him for that.
Could be a one-off.
It's not so much that it's a one-off, but he's suddenly, this is a mindset. This is something we got taught when we were doing teaching degrees. Always praise their effort. Never praise, if he thinks he's got a good technique, he gets it, he will never worry about that again. If you praise his effort, and we always say this, we will give time, energy and effort to anybody who tries. If they don't try, I don't.
You lose interest in teaching them.
Yeah, I am a full-time teacher, and the people who don't make the effort, I've got very little time for. And it's not because they're bad people or bad students, they just...
No interest in the subject?
No interest. But the people who try, always praise the effort. That's the key thing to getting people motivated.
Thanks for watching the video, we hope you like it, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to look as smart as we do, don't forget to check out the merchandise on Teesprings.
Check out our social media accounts to see what's going on in the world of Sensei.
Hit that bell and free the fear.